morning, the 19th day of May, 2026. A look at obituaries brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Pre-need, at-need, funerals, burials, and cremation. Since 1975, your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home provider is Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga. Childersburg. Pre-need planning. Well, pre-need planning can protect your loved ones from having to make important decisions during a stressful time. And yeah, it is a stressful time when a loved one passes away. And you got to make all these funeral arrangements, and you wish that it had been done years prior, but no, you got to do it right now. But with a pre-need plan from Curtis & Son Funeral Home, you would have that all done yourself. Pre-need planning means you plan your own funeral. And I know that's kind of a joke down through the years, planning your own funeral. Well, who better knows you than you? And who better knows your wishes at your death than you? So pre-need planning, helping to make important decisions, or having to make important decisions during a stressful time, is eliminated. Also, second guessing what you would have wanted, plus the rising cost of final arrangements. All of this and more through pre-need planning at Curtis & Son Funeral Home, 256-245-4361. Ask for Valerie, and she'll be able to set up an appointment with you to talk about pre-need planning, pre-planning your own funeral. That's the way to go. A lot of people are doing that now, and you can as well by calling 256-245-4361. Ask for Valerie and tell them that I sent you by from Daybreak Live. That is Curtis & Son Funeral Home. 2 minutes after the hour in obituary news this morning, Nathaniel Charles Roberts died May the 16th at the age of 30. He was a resident of Sylacauga. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, announcing arrangements. Patrick Owens died this morning in Birmingham. Curtis & Son Funeral Home will announce the funeral arrangements. John McGrady died at his residence on Monday. Curtis & Son Funeral Home announcing the arrangements. Mr. Terry Whitaker, Curtis & Son Funeral Home will be announcing the funeral arrangements for Mr. Whitaker as well. Visitation for John Paul Heath will be May 21st at Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, 1702 West Battle Street in Sylacauga. That is from 1 till 7 o'clock on May 21st. Funeral service May 22nd at Macedonia Baptist Church on Alabama Highway 34 in Talladega, and burial in the Rushing Spring Cemetery, Spring Hill Road in Talladega. That's John Paul Heath. Funeral arrangements through Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary. And funeral arrangements will be announced for Mr. Edward Gaston. Mr. Gaston passed away over the weekend, and S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory announcing the arrangements. Shelley Fomby passed away May the 18th. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory announcing the funeral arrangements. Francis Lucille Cassaberry, age 66 of Talladega, died on May 17th. Visitation is Wednesday, May 20th at Kilgo Funeral Home in Pell City, beginning at 10 a.m. with a funeral service to follow in the chapel at noon. Burial in the Mount Carmel Cemetery. Kilgo Funeral Home in Pell City in charge of the arrangements. Mary Ann McGowan Carty, age 84, died May 16th. Online condolences at urseryfuneralhome.com. Ursery Funeral Home in Pell City assisting the Carty family. Henry Foster Stevens II, age 56 of Crotwell, died May 17th. In lieu of flowers, memorial contribution can be made at Metro Bank to a fund that will be used for the benefit of his children. Ursery Funeral Home in Pell City directing. Michael Walter Patterson, age 66 of Talladega, died May 15th. Graveside service is today at 2 o'clock from Pine Hill Memorial Park in Talladega, with Sam Walker and Otis Graves officiating. Family receiving friends 11:30 to 1:30 today prior to the service. Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, directing. Mildred Ann Despain Trammell, age 83, of Lincoln, died Sunday morning. Funeral service will be held in her honor Friday, May 22nd at 1 p.m. from Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega, with Reverend Steve Thomas officiating. Visitation 1 hour prior to the service in the chapel. Mrs. Trammell was a native of Talladega County and spent her entire life in the Lincoln area. 1961 graduate of Lincoln High School. She was a driving force behind the creation of the historic Lincoln Preservation Foundation, a founding member and its first and longtime president. Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega in charge of the funeral arrangements. Bronsky Wesley, age 53, died May the 11th. Mr. Bronsky is in the care of Community Funeral Home. Funeral service for Mr. Jerry Britton, age 81, of Alexander City, will be today at 11 a.m. from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Pastor Gary Clark officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. Mr. Britton died Friday, May 15th at Russell Medical Center in Alexander City. Radley Funeral Home directing. Sakina Caldwell died May 15th. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory announcing the arrangements. Memorial service for Mr. Bobby Wayne Price, age 67, of Alexander City, will be announced at a later date. Mr. Price passed away May 13th in Alexander City. Radley Funeral Home assisting the family. Michael Fletcher Wood died at the age of 76 on May 14th. Kilgore Funeral Home in Pell City in charge of the arrangements. Shannon Wright Colwyn passed away on May 14th. Kilgore Funeral Home in Pell City announcing. Janice Petty, age 69, died May 15th. Visitation at Radley Smith Funeral Home tomorrow, May 20th, from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. Funeral service to follow at 11 in the chapel of Radley Smith. And Ms. Petty will be laid to rest at Pine Haven Memorial Gardens in Hollywood, Alabama, beside her late husband, William Brad Petty. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga in charge of the funeral arrangements. This obituary report this morning presented by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Pre-need to at-need, funerals, burials, and cremation since 1975. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home provider is Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.